What's discovery? It's the evidence in your case. A lot of times when we're hired on a case, clients will reach out to us and say, we need to file a motion for discovery to see what the state has. And yes, we want to know what the state has on your case, but we don't necessarily need to file anything to get it. In Indiana, we have automatic discovery, meaning the state is required to turn over all the evidence they have that they might use at a trial to us so that we can review it and talk about your case and the strengths and the weaknesses of it. Now, they have to return over all discovery, even if it's discovery that might tend to lead itself to innocence, and that's called a Brady rule. You may have heard of that. So all evidence is automatically sent our way. If the state has it, we are required to get it as well. If we don't get it, that's a problem. So if you know of any evidence that we should have, that the state might have on your case that we haven't received, you need to let us know. Now, what is discovery? What is in that evidence? It's anything that can be used against you. That could be lab reports on an OVWI case, witness statements on maybe some kind of battery case or something like that, any body cam, dash cam, anything like that. So we don't need to file to make sure the state turns that over. That is all coming to us. And again, a lot of people will say, I want to meet with you to talk about my case. Well, give us a minute to make sure we get all the discovery first, because we always want to make sure that we know what the state is alleging so we can talk to you about the best plan to defend against it. I always want to know, what am I defending against before we start coming up with a plan for how to fight it. So we want to make sure that we are able to thoroughly analyze and dig through that discovery so that we can talk to you about a plan. We'll also give you the option if you want to see your discovery. Some people do, and they want to know exactly what the state has on the case. Some people never want to relive that day again, and we understand both of those viewpoints. So let us know if you want to review that discovery so we can make sure we get it to you. You are entitled to see it all as well, if that's what you want to do. So if you have any questions about discovery, the discovery process, timelines, anything like that, let us know. And speaking of timelines, the more data there is in the discovery, the longer it's going to take for us to receive it. So it takes a little bit longer for us to get body cam, dash cam, anything like that, just because there's so much data the state needs to prepare to send to us. Lab reports also take a little bit of time because we don't know how backlogged the lab is in testing. It's a blood sample, something like that. That can take a little bit of time. That's beyond the state's control. So talk to us about timelines. Talk to us about any questions you have. We want to go over this discovery with you and figure out the best plan forward for you. So give us a call, 317-632-3642. And remember, always plead the fifth.